welcome back everyone. Here we are after the third day. Got a good foundation down now, so I'm assuming we're going to be building upwards. Got our cannon ready to go. When our doors are operating, our cannons are showing. Except, well, I have an issue with that one right there, but I think I'm going to live with that percentage being in good shape. On the wrong page here. Let me back up a second. Let's see, still on the wrong page. Okay, but I say looking good. I'm pleased with it. It doesn't feel as fragile as I thought it would, especially with this thinner stuff on the sides. But I'm really pleased with how it's come together. I think it's going to be a really good looking one when it's all said and done. But without any further ado, I actually get to leave this out here because we're going to build onto it. Let's get started on page 13. Ooh. Lots of tiny pieces tonight, but not, I don't think there's many that like super intricate ones. Just lots of little pieces to sort of mess with you, I think. And get them all separated out. Find all the ones I need. And, okay, so those are the same. Okay, got them separated the way I need them, I think. Let's just start with these guys because I think that's going to be the most sort of semi-tedious one. All these little guys go here on, what was it? With the slope to the inside. And just, even though it's not as fragile as I thought it'd be, it still feels weird to grab it and try and get pressure on the bottom down there. So I'm trying to find a way to not push in on that. See, going, keeping one finger on the main beam down here to sort of give it some push against it. You know, distribute the load some, I guess. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's okay. Little teeny details are always fun. I think this is probably the most, or least interesting part of this tonight's build. I think the rest of it can have some small pieces, but I think the rest will be a little more interesting, to me at least. Escaping. Oh, wrong hole one. Okay. Nice little batch of them here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the most tedious part. Let's see, these two guys. Cool. Here. Up there. This here with these guys through. Yeah, a little bit of a detail on there on the front there, so that's the front side. Yes, in there. Alright. It says to build the steps off and then put them in place, so I'll take their word for it. Grab something solid to push against here, maybe. There you go. This one. Top step. Oops. Okay. Okay, a little better, still not. Okay. Those three pieces set up. And okay, they're going on here at the front. So through there, this one. Okay, a little back line. Okay. Wiggle and jiggle, get it in there. Alright. That. Our steps go on either side here, or ladder, I guess, more appropriately. Maybe should have done these first. As a matter of fact, I think I will. Okay, finally got one. Alright. Still fighting me. Alright, there they go. Now, this guy back in place. There we go. Finally. Alright. Now, let's make a little structure here now, it looks like. And pop it in place. Okay. Yes. Gold pieces out of the way. Little bell housing type thing. Let's see here. And this guy straight down through the middle of all of them. So you first. Okay. Then a bell goes up there. I think it's a bell. Looks like it. Okay, it's supposed to go parallel with our. Supposed to go this way. Yep. Okay, there it went. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now. This guy. And go up from the bottom. And we drop this guy down onto there. And these guys go in the sides here. Now, let's pop our little crosses into these guys. And then these go, where do y'all go? Okay, so this goes here. Supposed to, didn't go all the way down. I don't think it's supposed to because it had that step on it. Yeah, that little white step. So it's gonna float a little bit. Alright, you sort of see there. And these guys go back here right next to it. Just a little encouragement. Okay. Well, those are. Alright, and that concludes page 13 on to 14. Continue working pretty much in the same general area, but I don't think there's any actual. There might be some building that goes on here, I'm not sure yet. So, you guys go down here. Over here. Where does this piece go? I think, yeah, it goes on that side. Okay, now. Right. Okay. So. First step, take the rod. Goes in the middle of our gun. Let's see. It doesn't even get. Okay, yeah, it goes. Slides in pretty easily, so just a matter of getting it lined up. Actually, while we're here, just leave that there, because then we add. Let's go. Looks like we actually got these. In the picture, they go in like 45-degree angles on, which I've never seen them do on anything. So that's a new. Get her. Got those guys, standoffs or whatever you want to call them there. Now, okay, so this is just going to go straight all the way down, I bet. Okay, you forward. That's to line up. Okay, there we go. And they do go all the way down. Okay. They went straight down to the deck. Okay, that little rod there just slotted right in. So it's and it's not letting me go all the way back now. Is it? Hang on, there's an arrow on there. I bet I put it on backwards. I was just looking at that. Okay. I just remember I saw that when I was. Yep. There's an arrow, so it's got that's supposed to be pointing the other way. Okay. That would explain it. Okay. Yeah. So that must be slightly off center. I'm just. Yeah. Okay. They're working now. Glad I realized that before it was too late. Now I've got a cover once again. Arrow on there. I'll put the arrow down. Goes on top of all those. fully functional. Now our last little rod goes through the top here. It is not snug at all. Put anything around that? Oh no, we don't do that yet. Hang on. Got to build something else before we do that. I'll say that now. Okay, so let's go. That's our front. Go in. Alright. And the back. Yeah. Let's go on top of that. Oh no, what did I do? Got ahead of myself. Try to take that back off. Let's see what they're doing now. Drop on top of a cannon trigger deal. Now, okay, there it goes. There. Now, bring this piece down up top. Locks that rod in place. Top a little bolt in here. And then this guy drops in there to hold it steady. Got us a little loop, which also acts as our trigger. Cool. Love it. Now, got to, where are we at? 23 minutes-ish. Okay, let's start with these. This will probably finish us up for the night, I think. Get through this, and we'll be past that 30-minute mark, which is sort of, I really am trying to aim for. It seems. Okay, and gold rings. Now, okay, so start two of these, and we'll go, and they actually labeled them for me, so I didn't have to. They did put the numbers on here and sort of see where they scribed them in. So 7 goes on the bottom, straight through there. 2 of them, and 8. Ooh. 9. There we go. And 6 and 5. So 6 is the with the rope on it, and 5 is just the open ring. X in there together. All right. And we just got to do that one more time. So that and 7. I was a little worried about this, but it's being fairly cooperative now. Oops. Oh, that's right. Thought I saw some texture on the other side there. Although I don't think you can see it there. They do put a little, I guess that's supposed to be a rope pattern or something. I got 2 stacks of those. And they go right behind our boat here. So there. And there. Okay. Now, gate goes. Okay. Get you back in frame. Either side with our longer ones. So we got our steps all cordoned off. Now, gotta build us a winch. So let's see. Start with you through here. Plain gold one. That one. Little detail on the outside there, so make sure it's facing the right direction. Likewise, it's got the detail on the base there. And okay. And I got the detail showing both of them, and you get mounted right back here. Okay. Went faster than I thought they would. But I sure thought that'd get us to the 30-minute mark. Looks like it's going to be a little short tonight, but I think that's okay. It's, making progress. Get our deck built up here. I think it's a good looking. Let's see, that's lots of nice little details. I like hiding the boat, hiding the trigger there. It's not as obvious, but it does the job. And it actually feels a little sturdier than just the plain switch. That's good. See how much. I don't think I'm going to waffle around too much tonight. Let me take a peek at the next page to see how. No, that's going to take a few minutes. I guess I'll call it at this, but I think, it's a slow and steady progress. Sometimes you just got to take those nights where you don't make big gains, but it's still progress. And that is, like I say, we did a lot of little pieces, and those things do spin on there, so that's something. Yeah, I'm thinking it's really coming together now. I think it's going to be like I say, I was sure it's going to be a good looking model whenever I bought the thing, because it's ROKR, and they almost always have really good stuff when they do things like this. I haven't been disappointed with them yet, but that is going to call it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and click on a link. Got a channel up there if you want to subscribe. My other channel there to see some experiments a couple of times a month. Down here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and that right there is the playlist for this whole build. I'll see you tomorrow.